I probably got a couple videos coming out today, because there's just so much stuff to talk about in this one interview. But, you know, we'll save that till later. I just want to focus on this one first. So yeah, why don't we just get into it? So just when you thought Tetsuya Nomura had done enough interviews at E3 2018, he comes up with a fucking other one. This time with the Italian gaming magazine Multiplayer. And there's just a ton of stuff in this interview right here, man. Oh my god. So I'm gonna be making, again, a couple videos on this one interview because there's just a lot of stuff in here that kind of needs their own separate videos to talk about. So yeah, let's just focus on this one first because that's what everyone else is talking about right now. And that is the combat system in Kingdom Hearts 3 and what they're doing with that. Specifically how they're developing it. And why a lot of people are actually happy with what he says here. So yeah, let's just see what he says. So they ask him, the combat system is one of the most unique elements of Kingdom Hearts, and each game introduces several new features. How difficult is it to strike a right balance? And he says, the combat system is something we work on until the last few weeks of development, so balancing is a very difficult process. We are always trying to adjust the game as much as possible. Even the demo that we played a few weeks ago at the premiere event has since been modified. We continue to analyze the game and make adjustments after the press went hands-on to test the build. We will keep doing so until the last minute, but there is no correct answer on what's the best combat system or what's the right balance. It's all a matter of finding a common ground between what we want to create as developers and what users want instead. I really like what he says right here because it really does show how much they care for this game and how much they want this game to be perfect. Because like they said in here, they are working on the combat system real hard, man. They say they are working on it until the last few weeks of development, which is pretty much the last second. Not really like the last minute, just the last second, you know what I mean? Because that's just kind of real close right there. So it shows how much they're working on that, and it shows that they just want to make it the best combat system it can be. And also, like he said in the interview, the K3 premiere event that was held a couple weeks ago, the build that they were playing there is an outdated build. All the problems that they brought up that were in that build have been fixed in the E3 2018 version of it. That's what I've been hearing. So that's really good that they're working on that really hard too. And this quote also kind of confirms the reason why I think the K3 premiere event happened, and that is to publicly beta test the game for the hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans, because you can't really get that with regular beta testers. So you could just fly out the big Kingdom Hearts YouTubers and community members out there to play the game themselves and like give their impressions on it, because they are obviously the ones who play the game the most. He says directly